They call it the Great Wall, a dragon of stone and earth frozen in time. It stretches for 13,000 miles, a scar on the face of the world, a silent sentinel watching the centuries turn to dust. We are told it was a shield, a barrier built to keep out the chaos that lurked in the north. But that is a lie. Walls are not just for keeping things out, they are also for keeping things in. And the greatest threat to the empire was never from the outside. It was born right here. The first emperor, Qin Shi Huang, a man who conquered kingdoms, unified a nation, and was haunted by one single fear: death. He dreamed of a barrier not just against armies, but against time itself, an immortal monument. To build it, he enslaved 1 million souls, peasants, scholars, criminals, their lives meaningless. They were given a choice: build his wall or become its foundation. It was no choice at all. Under the crack of the whip and the shadow of the gallows, they toiled. Each stone they lifted was a tombstone. They were building the longest cemetery on earth. They just didn't know it yet. The work was relentless. The sun, a merciless god. The wall, a hungry beast. For every 1,000 stones laid, a man fell. His scream, swallowed by the wind. His body, gone by morning. Where did they go? The foreman had their orders. The emperor's decree was law. Nothing was to be wasted. Legend says they mixed the bones of the dead into the mortar, that the souls of the workers became the very glue holding the stones together. Historians call it a myth, a dark fairy tale. But archaeology tells a different story. The earth around the wall is filled with human remains, hasty, unmarked graves, thousands upon thousands of them. And sometimes the bones aren't found in the ground. They are found in the wall itself, trapped, fused with the stone, an eternal prison for the restless dead. Listen, can you hear them? The whispers in the stone, 1 million voices crying out from a shallow grave. One voice, however, refused to be silenced. The voice of a woman named Ming Dynasty. Her husband was taken to build the wall. She walked its entire length, searching, her hope a flickering candle in a hurricane. For months she walked, her sorrow carving new lines into her face, until one day she stopped. She knew. She could feel him. She fell to her knees and wept, a grief so profound, so powerful. The heavens themselves took notice. It is said the wall itself could not bear her sorrow. A section hundreds of feet long crumbled before her, revealing the secret it held inside. Bones, the bones of her husband and 100 others, their silent testament exposed to the sky. Her story became a rebellion, a single tear that cracked an empire's foundation. Today, the Great Wall is a spectacle, a playground for tourists who walk upon this colossal tombstone, smiling for pictures. They see the majesty, the beauty. They do not see the shadows that cling to the ancient stones. They do not feel the cold spots on a summer's day. But sometimes a child will stop and stare into an empty doorway, their laughter frozen on their lips. They sense it, the feeling of being watched, an unseen presence in the periphery, a flicker of movement where none should be. The guards who died at their posts still stand sentinel. The workers buried beneath seek a warmth they will never know again. They are the true guardians of the wall. Their watch is eternal, and they do not like to be disturbed. The Great Wall was the first emperor's ultimate obsession, a monument to his power. It was built to keep his enemies out, but its true purpose was to keep him in.